I'm 100% Bearweasel.
You are the Bearweasel?
Oh yeah, I am now. Bearweasel came about because myself and the woman I'm about to marry now, who was my girlfriend at the time, Louisa, we used to go clubbing a lot, and this is a stage where I wasn't kind of DJing a lot and I wasn't producing a lot. We decided to produce a get together, and we both were kind of interested in the kind of the more dubby aesthetics of house music. So when we ran out of money and we couldn't go clubbing, we decided to spend time in the studio. The reason why it was called the lazy dub, because the word lazy fits very well with dub, you know, that kind of laid back feel. But actually it kind of fits back because I fucking hate putting detail in tracks. I feel like sometimes when you spend 4 hours and you get a groove and you get an idea and you should run with that, and I think when you go back to it and you spend days and days of putting like intricate little details in it, it's not writing music, it becomes like engineering. So the lazy dub became like us being lazy, getting an idea, rolling it out, and then not having the inclination to mess around with it. The first single was for Supernature, Audiofly's label. They were starting the label, and my kind of day job is doing press and promotion for labels. And Anthony and Luke are really old friends of mine, so I was kind of working for them at the time and mates with them, and I sent them the first track that we did, and that got signed. And then again, the relationship with Tsuba is because they're my friends. Everyone that I work with in music is a friend. There's been a lot of changes in the last 15 years. I mean, like when I was involved with record labels, when I was involved with a label called King Size, you know, we were sending like upwards of like 30,000 units on vinyl, which is fucking ridiculous now. I mean, some releases like 60,000, and then also taking publishing home and things like that. Now it's very different. In fact, I've just started a label, and it's kind of nice to reconnect with that. But the broader question of how is the industry is going to go, I honestly don't know. I think the most important thing now is for people to be aware of what's going on and to adapt. A lot of the big record labels that were kind of big 5-6 years ago even have gone, you know, and it's because they didn't adapt, and now, you know, you have kind of very split markets, and you know what, it's sad because you look at it and I end up saying the words markets and kind of niches and things, and it becomes really marketing based, but it's not actually. I think if you want to run a fucking record label, right, approach it like a business. I find this really difficult to express because it's you know, you find yourself saying, I want it to succeed financially, and you sound like a fucking dickhead. But it's not about that. I want it to be kind of a sustainable business. I want an artist to release a record on my label in 3 years' time and actually get paid for it and get their publishing check from it, and us to be kind of pushing it in kind of, you know, exploiting the masters and trying to get it on compilations and things like that. I wanted to hate Berlin the first time I came. Genuinely, I wanted to hate it. Because I'm like, you know, everyone's going there, it must be shit. And I came to Berlin on my 30th birthday, and I fucking loved it. Musically, you know, I saw that, but there's a lot of things kind of socially, and even little things like the city's infrastructure, like big wide streets, and you know, Berlin's a really nice place to hang out. But one thing I've noticed in the last year is I can actually come here and be belligerent as a DJ. I can come here and not really care about kind of pleasing people too much. And I know that sounds it sounds a little bit arrogant, but it's not like when I start a set here, I don't think, I've got to drop crowd pleaser stuff. I can just play records, and that's pretty rare. In Berlin, you actually really do just feel like you can do whatever the fuck you want, and people will stay with it. hopefully.